Evening Council. I'm Anthony Mantova. I work and live in Ward 1. It's my favorite place right now. As you can imagine, I'm wearing this pin, so I'm not for the H&I project. I have an idea, though, that has not been brought to this council's attention, an idea that's worth thinking about, an idea that will change our perspective. What if we took all 3 lanes and mandated a 5-mile-per-hour speed limit? What would happen is almost virtually no fatalities, a few bumper-to-bumper accidents maybe. It would take a little while to get to where we're trying to go. My point is, sometimes the cure is worse than the disease. So we've been presented with what's going to be a very expensive grant, whichever way we go. And yet, looking at the room, you can tell that we have a majority that's not really too hot with the idea. We live in a democratic system, and the way that works is you have to respect the rights of the minority, but you also have to respect what the majority wants, and you have to tend to lean that way when you make a decision that affects everybody. So what have been some of the issues that people have? Well, speeding. What should we do about speeding? We should probably have a traffic cop who, if it is true people speed, will make a lot of revenues in tickets, writing tickets, boost revenues, because the revenues an officer can bring in are way more than we're paying him per hour. That would be great. That alone would bring more revenues and would eventually, as the word gets out that it's not a speedway, you can't drive as fast as you want on H&I Street. If you were a little more likely to get a ticket, I think all of us would drive a little slower. Now, some of the folks that want that bike lane and want this very invasive procedure, they had some pretty good arguments about J Street. Well, referencing the fact that the majority has to come first in a big public works project, the fact of the matter is bike lanes, we have them. The state would like us to have a few more, but this proposal says that we will lose 12 seconds in travel time per vehicle and essentially give that 12 seconds in travel time to those riding bikes. If this were China, if this were urban China where you have so many mopeds and bicycles, you might have a good argument for treating bicycles at the same level that you treat vehicles. Of course, we don't live in China. There's only a few bikes on the streets. I'd love to see more, but I had some more stuff written down, but with only 15 seconds, can't get to it. But you guys get the idea. Thanks so much. Thank you.